starting. I'm starting, and Oshio,
Yeah.
you are unappreciative of us as your friends. We were trying to congratulate you on 365 days of drawing and streaming.
And I really appreciate that.
Oshio's response was, it was yesterday.
Well, it was. Today was 366.
I am very disappointed in you.
What do you mean?
I have never been more disappointed in a friend of mine, ever. And as a result, it seems Just Raven wants you to be squished, and I will be happy to do it. Hello,
Why, Raven.
Hey, it wasn't me this week.
It wasn't, yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm just gonna put
bullied
you
by Raven.
There we go. Just see the eyes. You just see the eyes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Amara Angels, episode 21. Woo!
Yeah.
Yes. Wonderful. In the last episode, sorry. I'm here joined by, first of all, the now squished Ocean X. Hello, Ocean.
Why did you squish me, Raven? Why?
And just because you're an ungrateful bastard, you're gonna be squished for a while.
What? No, come on. It's my...
No, Oshio, that was yesterday, remember?
Yeah, but today was the anniversary.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. It was yesterday.
It's the squish-anniversary.
It's the squish-anniversary, yes.
That's not true.
Also here with us is Raining Blade. Do you remember us? Raining Blades?
I'm sorry, was I supposed to say something? I forgot.
These jokes are never going to end until the arc is finished.
Also, hi everyone!
What jokes? I don't remember any jokes.
Oh, a squish for... Nah. Wait. Car, one more and everyone gets... There we go. Good job, Car.
Thank you for bringing them down to...
Everyone gets squished.
You're the only one that cares,
one more
though,
time,
Osio.
Does Massive get squished too?
Nope.
You too, Massive.
It does say squish player. It doesn't say squish
Exactly.
No. But Massive is a player.
No, I'm not. I'm a DM.
Massive's a player.
You are one of the... Are you playing D&D with us?
He's got you there.
Fucking hate you guys. There we go. Fucking hate you guys. Everyone's squished. Everyone's squished. There we go.
I love that you can just see the eyes peeking out from the DM screen.
I know.
Everyone's squished. Also, Savian. Hi, Sev.
I would like to note that chat asked for this. So I didn't manage to get the cat girl on the last set of banners, Ozio.
Carrara, I'm sorry to hear that.
I really wanted her
force
ability to turn into a box and crawl.
I'm sure you can get
I will mute you.
Someone in chat asked for Kenshin Talk. I had to give chat what they wanted. That's how
Brona does
works.
not get.
Brona
does not decide. Brona does not decide what kind of talk we have in our session. Okay. And then we have Spyro Proxy. Hi.
Hi guys.
Good. See, that's what a normal person says. That's what a normal person does. Okay.
I forgot what.
Or maybe I'm so traumatized because I'm the only one who remembers the grotesque excuse of a creature that we faced.
Speaking of which,
I don't remember.
Speaking of which, hello there.
I don't think I was here last week, guys. You have to keep me up.
Oh, need music. Right. There we go.
We need like some sort of like recap or something like that.
I will do a recap if you shut the fuck up. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the last episode of Amara Angels, the party discovered holes. They explored the holes that seem to appear throughout the town.
Stop it right now.
What? They explore the
Don't
holes.
like that.
They explore the holes that seem to be throughout the.
Why would you do that? Why would you?
Oh, there's a hero point for the players. Thank you, Lightning. Also, Azure Stella, thank you
Yes,
for
I
the
mean-
follow. Why would you follow this mess? It's okay. Thank you. But the party explored the holes around town. There were several holes that they explored thoroughly. One of them even used their snake that went into the hole. It was thoroughly explored.
And Massive, you're the one who created this campaign and has created the whole, so we could say that we explored Massive's holes.
I mean,
They were massive holes.
you
They
didn't even
were.
buy me dinner first. That was that was the sad part. I am that easy. But
I did donate to your horror stream, though.
you're an asshole. But but after exploring the holes, the party also identified that there was a place called the Wailing Rock, the Wailing Stone. It's a place that's said to be cursed. They found out there's fucking ghosts there. The ghosts that threw rocks at them. They didn't like that, so they came back the next day and snuck around the ghosts into a hole, a cavern. What did they find there? Nothing. Why were they there? They don't know. Wait, what's that creature? It's nothing. What were we talking about? No, wait, what's that creature? Whatever. That is basically what happened when combat started, because as the players entered this lair full of skeletons and blood, they started hearing a song. They kept forgetting. Some of them resisted the effects of this song and were able to acknowledge the monstrous creature that started to attack them, only to forget soon after. But luckily, through this fight, as two of them went down, actually, during this fight, they, at least one of them, always remembered the creature, which was kind of amazing. There was never any point where all of you forgot the creature. But fearing that they are heavily injured and in a very, very bad situation, the party decided, thanks to Azure, who is the only one who can remember the creature and still currently see it and hear it sing, they decided that it was best to retreat. Also, I'm gonna unsquish everyone except for Osha. Osha gets double time
What? Why?
because it's funny. That's why.
Uh,
But yes, the party initiated their retreat. Very confused. Some of them incredibly hurt, but still, they know that it is best to leave this place instinctively. Azure, in this moment, actually gonna change the music because this is not the more appropriate of musics for this situation. All right. Azure, in this moment, you are the only one. As everyone begins to leave, you get up from being injured. And in this moment, you look upon the creature on top of the mound of skeletons. The three heads on top of elongated, pale necks. Two of them singing. One of them focused entirely upon you all. What do you do, Azure?
Azure covers her ears and starts running away, telling them to run away.
Okay. So you cover your ears and you start running away. Violet, you see Azure just speed away. What is your reaction?
Do I notice her cover her ears?
I mean, yeah, but You don't know why.
What are you doing, Azure? Where are you going? And Violet's gonna run after Azure.
Okay. Gala, same time, you also notice this. I'm gonna say you can move. And you can move. You're behind Sherry a little bit. Gala, you see your friends run past you at full speed. You are hurt, but you still have your two clones, your two illusory clones that you're not sure why you did that. You're not sure why you have the clones up, but you do.
Don't just what's going on? Wait up a sec. I was gonna run after them.
Okay. All right. So you can. Well, you can't dash as a bonus action, right? That's only as an action. Correct.
Goblins
Yeah,
get to.
I think only rogues and
hide.
monks.
Yeah, I think it's.
It's hide and disengage, right? Yes, it's hide and disengage. So I don't know why I'm doing this. Because you are. Let's just say you do initiate an attempt to flee. At this point, I want everyone but Azure to roll me another Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Great.
Awesome.
That's great. That's amazing.
Good start. Good start.
And that's how everyone dies.
Just forgot to haul displaying a Sherry, but it's the right save.
Okay. So, all right, just let me do a roll real quick. Everyone's still, as you're running, you don't hear anything, and you don't know why you're running. And Azure, you reach the water, you reach the underground river, while everyone is also basically on your side. If you want to swim with your ears covered, it's going to be you're actually going to have to do a check.
Yeah. And
Okay.
at this point, can she say just cover your ears, cover your ears? Yeah, as she does more.
Okay.
Athletics?
Roll me an athletics with disadvantage. You have heavy armor, and you're trying to swim with only your feet.
You can do it. Gambate.
Whoops, that was just one. That was acrobatics. I'm an idiot.
It's
It would be 11.
11.
it
It'd
would be 11. You needed a 10, so you're
Yeah.
fine. You just needed a 10. It's not like an impossible task. It's just difficult. But you managed to swim a little bit slower than everyone else. Everyone else, Sherry, Violet, Gala, you hear Azure shouting that you need to cover your ears.
Violet trusts Azure with her life, so Violet's gonna cover her ears.
Okay, Violet, you cover your ears.
Okay. Why? Huh? Gala will, seeing Violet as well cover her ears. Gala will also cover her.
Well,
Yeah. Well, Gala. Oh, no. Gala has to Gala has to use a bonus action to remove her helmet so that she can cover her ears.
oh, that's very interesting, actually.
Pretty cool.
Okay, So, well, but it's just a bonus action. It's fine.
Actually, I guess she can actually just cover the like holes on the horns where her ears are.
Would that actually block out the sound? I don't think so. I don't think it would.
Covering your ears isn't going to totally block out the sound either, though.
Yeah, but it's. I think it's more effective than covering the holes on a helmet. I think. Just use a bonus
Alright,
action to remove her
We can,
helmet.
fine, okay.
What are you gonna use that bonus action for?
I don't know. To hide.
Hide where? You're running. You're gonna go through the water.
I'm just being silly.
Yeah.
She doesn't read the helmet.
Sherry, do you also cover your ears?
Sure.
Okay, you cover your ears, but before that, Gala, my dear, you have the mirror image up, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Would you roll for mirror image?
Yeah, sure.
Wait. Why would OCO roll from your image? Something has to be attacking Gala, right?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay, I think the attack hits.
The mirror image or yourself?
No, me.
Oh, that's I never know what the roll is for mirror image. It's always.
You got to roll higher to.
Oh, you gotta
get it
roll
to-
higher. All
I mean,
right.
also, yeah, the only way is if we had a hero point or something.
If you
Oh,
roll
do we
low-
actually?
If you roll low, sorry, then.
There is a hero point if you want.
There is a hero point. Oh, what do you have to beat?
I have 2 clone because one of them was destroyed.
You have 2 clones. Yes, I marked
So
it on
I've-
your token.
Yeah, so I have two left. With 2 left, I have to roll 8 or higher.
At
So it's
17
pretty good
HP,
odds.
probably a good bet to re-roll.
Okay.
Also, OCO got squished again.
No.
Oh, thank you for
You could
warning.
have spent that on hero points so we don't die.
Well, it's sad.
No, Sev can't do that. That's why
Oh.
he squishes.
Someone
Alright,
beat
it
me to
does-
it, so I couldn't do it first thing. I had to do it now.
It does go for the
It-
clone.
Okay, so Oshio. Sorry, Gala. As you begin to cover you're about to cover your ears, you do sense something weird. Every time you make mirror image, which is the thing that is next to you is a mirror image. You know you would make 3 of them. Why is only 1 of them there? That is
Does
very
anyone
odd.
does anyone know what happened to my mirror image? By the way, why did I even? Sorry, not my mirror image. Sorry, these are my highly technological clones of. I don't have a name for them yet.
What?
And you.
I can't hear you.
And as you're having that conversation, Gala, you turn
Gala's already
around.
forgot that she's got her hands on her ears.
Yeah. No, but Gala, as you're having that conversation, you turn around and you see the creature behind you, mouth open,
Oh!
La critura.
while the other 2 are clearly singing, but you don't hear it that well because you're covering your ears. It is coming after you, but it doesn't seem to be super fast. Gala, you gonna run? You're all gonna run? Gala, you can use a you can, let's just say you can just disengage. It hit your clone. It's fine. The only one here using heavy armor aside from Azure is Gala, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Gala, you're gonna have to do an athletics roll if you want to keep your ears plugged. The other ones you can.
No, I don't. Because Gala reaches the edge of the water, and then like the air around her kind of crackles, and then she disappears, and the reappears on the other side.
Oh, Lottie freaking da!
Haha.
Okay. I'm gonna say Sherry's super fast. Violet is fast. I'm gonna say the creature does have trouble squeezing through this path as you all see the creature, the heads flailing about, and it starts to move back as you all manage to reach the entrance of the hole. You climb out, still with your hands on your ears, as you're all looking at each other in that moment. What do you do?
Azure takes the hand out of
I
his
saw something just now.
Sherry's gonna keep running.
Yeah, Violet's gonna
Gala's-
keep running.
Carla's gonna.
I don't remember what was down there, but I do remember the ghosts. So I'm gonna keep be not here.
Yeah, presumably we're gonna.
I don't
want to
be ragdolled again. I'm already dying.
Okay, I do want to ask, because Azure said something. You're gonna remove your hands from your ears, Azure?
Yeah, as we walk away.
Okay, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, come on.
22.
I
Okay.
think that's just enough to pass.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna roll.
I think it was.
I'm gonna roll. So that is enough to pass. Azure, you still hear the singing even here. It seems quite loud.
Okay, so she will put her hands back on the ears.
Okay. I assume you're not running through this path. You're just going around. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I'm running that way.
Okay. I'm not even gonna make you because you're just full blown running. I'm not even gonna make you do any stealth rolls because you're not doing stealth rolls. And you do see rocks beginning to fly up as the ghosts clearly noticed your presence, but you're running away fast enough that they aren't really bothering you. Where is the Aqualim? Okay, Aqualim. And with that, you manage to gain some considerable distance. I assume you only stop once your legs start to get tired. And you gain some considerable distance from the hole and the ghosts. What do you do as you all begin to huff and puff as you're tired from running as fast as you can from that thing that you saw?
Violet's gonna still like. Is it okay to uncover her ears now?
I think so.
How do you know what she's saying, Azure? You have your own ears covered.
Azure and Violet speaking friendly telekinesis.
How about no?
So to be clarified, maybe I misheard. It was still only Gala that turned back and actually saw the creature, right? Sherry and Violet kept on running and.
Oh no, you all saw the creature. Gala was the only one.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you all saw the creature. You
On
saw
our way
a little
out,
bit of you just saw a little bit of it. Azure's the only one who saw like full blown creature.
So, we all currently have memory of creature.
You do have a memory of a creature that you saw from but just a glimpse, and you also know that you have injuries somehow.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Azure, can we now? She tries to wave with her elbows to try and get Azure's attention because she
Okay.
can't use her hands.
Can I try to find some dirt to write in with my foot?
Sure, there's
Azure
plenty of
checks.
dirt all around.
Meanwhile,
Sherry's gonna write Druid place safe ? Go there ? Question mark.
This one
Gala,
knows.
And a nod.
Gala is going to she kind of taps something on the side of her helmet, and
Which is off. Which is off right now.
Yeah, you had to take off your
Yeah,
helmet to cover.
she's still like she can't-
Tapping it with what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Her hands.
So,
that
she's taking her hands off of her ears?
Oh, yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me check something real quick. Okay, it does. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Gala will just nod.
Because isn't it a whisper anyways? That I have to... Oh no, we established that it wasn't a whisper. Didn't have to be a whisper because it's a text-based thing.
Gala's is,
Yeah.
but she
Yeah.
has to move her hands to.
Oh god.
Isn't it?
Gestures.
Doesn't
The
it
type.
have a somatic component? Let me check.
It does, yeah. I checked after you mentioned hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to type.
So yeah. Unfortunately, there is a somatic component that you need to use for message. Okay, I will say this. You do know you have some considerable distance. But what do you wish to do?
Sherry's gonna point back at what she said again, and then start walking towards where the druid's place is.
Yeah, Azure will start doing that.
That is about an hour away.
Okay,
That it is what it is.
it is what it
Okay.
Yeah.
is.
All right. All right. So you're walking with your hands on your ears the whole time. It's kind of weird, not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Yes.
Gala's gonna. No, Gala's gonna keep her hands on her ears. She's
Okay.
too paranoid at the moment.
All right. All right. So, question: do you go through town or do you go around the town? Which will take longer.
I think we should go around town.
But Violet's gonna motion to move like her elbows to move like around town.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just yeah.
You're just gonna go around town. Okay, so it's gonna take a little bit longer, but at some point, you do reach the druid's place. You do see the druid's hut up ahead. What do you do?
Azure will take the hands off and
Okay.
try to listen for the song.
Okay. You don't hear any singing.
Oh,
It's
thank the
gonna
light.
take her own hands off, seeing that Azure did. Slowly.
Yeah,
Those two
Gala,
dead. Sherry,
Gala
Sherry
Gala
take
will
her.
a bit more confidently, since she knows that the druid hasn't lost any memories, so it's probably safe here.
Okay. Then everyone takes their hands off their ears.
Mm-hmm.
Everything seems fine. No singing, no weird noises.
Guys, what the heck just happened? Why were we running? What was that thing we were running from?
I saw it just before we went over that little river underground. There was something behind us. I don't remember it being there before, but it was definitely there.
Oh, it's,
I saw a bit of something, but I was already running.
it was killing everyone.
Wait, what?
It makes you forget.
I don't remember. What were we doing there?
Wait, weren't we going to? I mean, I think I remember why we went there, but question: do we remember the bodies and all, or just we forgot the thing? Like, what exactly do we remember
From that point,
our little foray?
you remember going into the hole to
Where is it?
search something, but that's about it.
So we went into the hole, and then we
Does
came,
Azure remember? the whole thing since Azure remembers the creature?
Azure
Or...
does remember the skeletons because Azure saw the skeletons and cover her ears, and from that point on, she didn't forget it at any point. When you three forgot, you were already away from the skeletons.
Okay.
We went into the hole, and then I remember waking up from being really hurt and just running away, and there was something, and we just running.
I don't really remember what happened in the hole until we were already running.
But Azure, you said you remember?
Yeah, and I don't know what it is, but we must keep our ears covered. If we listen to the song, it's too late.
What song?
Song?
It,
Oh no,
it sings.
I could hear something muffled when I had my ears covered when we were running.
Yeah, it was probably it.
Player question. Do I remember the other time that I heard a singing? Or do
Nope.
I not remember that
Nope.
now?
The moment you forget, even if you passed the save before, you completely forget everything.
Huh.
Right. Well,
I think we need to ask the druid for help. He said he'd help us. And you remember, so maybe you can talk to him about it, right?
who, me?
I
No,
will.
Azure said she remembers.
Well, I don't really remember much about it, but I'm hurting a bit. I don't really know where these wounds came from, but I'm not doing so great. I'm going to need to rest
Yeah.
up a bit. So I think, but we know that creature, we know where it is, right?
Yeah.
So, and we know as well how to counter it. We're going to need to go to town and tell them to cover their ears.
Azure will cast Cure Wounds on each of them.
All right. Also, I want to point out, you look at the druid's hut. He is currently not there.
Okay.
I'm fine waiting around for a bit. I don't think we're gonna
Yeah.
do anything else today.
Yeah,
Except
but
maybe go back to
what I
the
mean by
common
that is that you can take a short rest while waiting.
Yeah. Then I will take a short rest.
Still, they said I would cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So this one's for Gala.
Thank you.
This one's for Sherry. And this one's for Violet. Oh,
Oh.
Alright.
they're all +2, by the way.
I
So
will use 2 hit die during the rest.
So that's 2 more than what's
8, 9, and 5.
printed?
Yeah.
Okay.
8, 9, and 5.
All right. You can use your hit dice if you want, of course. You can, because essentially you're sitting down next to the druid's hut, patching yourselves up. Remember, you went in. If I remember correctly, it was early morning because you went to sleep by the druid's hut. Then you went directly towards the Wailing Rock. So the Weeping Rock. Fuck, it's not Wailing, it's Weeping. The Weeping Rock. You can. Oh, by the way, Violet, you can have a short rest if you want.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. So you do spend actually a couple of hours there. The druid does not seem to appear. It's late morning. It's around midday, actually.
Well, after the 1 hour of the short rest, Gala would suggest we should probably go and tell the townsfolk about covering their ears.
Before we go back to town, we need to write down everything that we remember.
I mean,
case
or we
it
could
makes
just
us
cover our
forget again.
ears.
But Gala, how are? I mean, let's just be frank here for a second. I mean,
Yeah.
if we head back to town, even if they did believe us to cover their ears, don't we have to cover our ears the whole time, or fall into risk of hearing the song and
Yeah.
forgetting everything we just remembered?
And we can just like hold on. Garla will just kind of reach into her bag and just pull out like a change of clothes and gonna tear off some of the fabric, just kind of ball it up and stuff it in her ears. You see? Not that hard to plug your ears.
Well, yes, but can you even hear me right now?
Pardon?
Vile's gonna make motions for her to take out the earplugs.
Garla takes out the earplugs.
But see, that's what I mean. If we're trying to tell people to cover their ears and they try and respond back to us and we can't hear them, they're just gonna think we're crazier than we are. They already think we are, and they're just going to. I mean, worst case scenario, they actually actively try and hurt us or something. Like they try and imprison us because they think we're just now this amount of crazy has gone too far.
Well, okay. Well, what would
I mean,
we need, right?
who's actually gonna believe us if we just go around saying, "Please cover your ears, otherwise
Well,
you'll hear
you can-
this terrible song that makes you forget things."
Because if you don't fully, like, you can still hear it with your ears covered. It just doesn't, like, it won't cause you to forget, at least not as easily. I don't think. It's probably to do with, like, how easily audible it is, right? Like, that's, I mean, if the because I mean, I haven't heard like the proper thing, but when I had my ears covered, I could still I could hear something. It was muffled, and there were holes all throughout town, right? Do you think? And they led somewhere underground, and we went to a cave just now. Like, it's got to have been its song kind of echoing through the tunnels that's making the town people forget.
I mean, it would. I don't know. I just don't think they'd
They were
believe
covering
us. I
up,
mean, the
though.
better thing
Wait,
if we're
wait,
trying
wait,
to
wait.
if we're going to town would be to try and cover our ears and just go around and try and cover up as many holes as possible.
Well, yeah, that's what I was about. Well,
We should
okay.
cover up
Well,
the holes.
here are two problems, all right? Here are two problems. We already told them to cover up the holes, so like I think they might be already doing that. If not, then we can tell them again because they might have forgotten. Because so we can do that. But second, we do need to make sure that, like, at least we should probably try and tell them to at least put earplugs in until like tomorrow or whenever we want to try and kill it again. Because what if it shows up in town and decides to attack them? Like, at that point blank range, unless they got their ears covered, it's not going to make a difference. We've seen that. Like, I don't remember anything about what happened in that cave, and I only remember stuff after I covered my ears.
I mean, I'm just not sure of how. I don't know. It just doesn't
Well,
seem
it's
like
either
even
that
if
or
people
just-
believe us that they.
It's either that or just leave them. But they were belief.
I'm just worried if they do. I'm just worried if they attack us or they turn on us or they try and do. The sheriff tries to imprison us and if something happens to us, who's going to save them?
Well, I mean, if they try and imprison us, we'll just run away.
And then they presumably won't they possibly just chase after us?
Probably not. They'd chase us out of the village. Then we don't need to be in the village to kill the monster. And then we're good. Then we can show them its corpse or whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh, we're so sorry," and we'll be like, "We told you so." Like, but look, belief rules.
I don't know how we even really fight that thing.
I mean, we keep our ears covered and we I don't know. I mean, I remember. I mean, I saw what it looked like. It had 3 heads, and it was singing. Like, do we have? I mean, if anyone has any way to like, you know, covering our ears is good, but we could also like, if anyone has anything to like, I don't know. Can we like cover its mouths maybe, or like you know?
Does anyone know? Is there any magic anyone knows to try and, I don't know, silence things?
I can, but not at the moment.
I mean,
We have to wait a
I
day.
think-
We're probably gonna want to wait until tomorrow to fight it anyway.
or at least the evening or something. I don't
We-
know.
Well,
You probably need to rest up more.
I'm relatively rest up. I'm not I've lost a lot of the charge from my, you know, my gadgets, but like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think there's any. I mean, on one hand, I want to try and get rid of this thing as soon as possible, but I mean, if that, I mean, I don't know. It seems like we're in very much big trouble, and
we were kind
I think
of
we have to be at
struggling.
full. We have to be
Yeah,
at full capacity,
I
especially if we
agree.
have to get past the ghosts again. Because the last time we kind of were a bit lucky in that we got past them without noticing. But if they
Yeah.
do notice us next time,
No, that's a good point. All right. Well, I mean, Rudik isn't here anyway, so like, there's not really any harm in going to the village to at least try and warn them, right? Like, you know, we'll explain our theory, and if they don't believe us, they don't believe us. If they do, then we've got a better chance of saving them.
question: what if he's not here because he's also been gotten?
I mean, that's
I mean,
highly unlikely.
If
Like,
he was gotten, then we would have forgotten him like the others, right?
yeah, we still remember him.
unless he got gotten while we were running from the thing this past hour or so and had
I
our
mean,
ears
that's unlikely
plugged.
because it would have had to go in front of us because we kind of just ran straight here.
Unless he was out and about in the surrounding areas and kind of,
Who
I don't
got
know.
gotten? You hear behind you.
Rudik!
Hello.
You're okay.
Of course I am. What happened? You see him looking around at all of you, patched up.
Azure, I guess you explain. You remember best.
We found the thing
Speak up,
responsible
girl.
for. We found it.
You found the thing.
Yes,
What thing?
the creature that had been taking the people away.
So it is a creature.
Yes.
I see. What of it? What does it look like?
It's a bit too inhumane to describe, but
You
It had
could have
3
heads.
heads.
Yeah, it had 3 heads, and it was singing.
Yes.
3 heads and was singing.
Yeah, we think I don't remember anything until Azure told me to cover my ears, and then I remember seeing it and running out. We think it's the singing that's causing people to forget things.
Ah. I suppose that could be the magic that is affecting people's memories.
Have you ever heard of such a creature? Anything similar?
No, that sounds like nothing natural. That does not sound like anything nature would create. Could it be some demonic being? A
We don't know.
fiend.
I wouldn't say it can't be because it definitely looked quite horrific. Let me tell you, it didn't look very nice.
If it is a fiend, it would be a dangerous creature.
I mean, it's definitely dangerous. Like
No,
with the amount of people that are.
more. How should I put this? Fiends are difficult, conniving. If it is a fiend, it won't be just bestial. It'll be intelligent. It knows you are around. It knows you've seen it. So if it is a fiend, it will know how to plan accordingly.
That's why I was saying it might be dangerous to even just go anywhere until we're ready to try and take it on.
How do...
That's all the more reason to make sure we try and get the townsfolk to cover their ears. It
They
starts
won't
trying to-
believe us, Scala, and we just put
well,
ourselves in
so
danger.
you
Who's
just-
gonna
you just-
stop? Who's gonna stop it if something happens to us, huh? Who's gonna save all those townspeople? You think
Well,
on the off chance that they
do you-
all
do you-
happen to
do you-
believe
I mean,
us?
You
Do you-
too. You see slams this staff and you see the earth trembles for a moment. And it's almost like the air itself is also quivering. Enough. No quivering, no fighting in front of me. Speak. What do you mean about the townspeople? Turns towards Sherry for her to speak.
Me? Oh, okay. Cherry like rubs her head. She's trying to sort everything around what it made her forget. Townspeople have been disappearing. We led to this thing, and they've been forgetting, and this thing makes us forget. And the holes around town might make the song reach town. That's why people are forgetting too. So I think it's been eating people somehow. If we don't stop it, it'll just keep eating people, right?
Do you know when the last person went missing?
I mean, the last one we remember was about well, I guess a day ago or so when we lost
Jezza?
one of our
Jezza.
companions.
Hmm.
But that was more. But then we spent the night here, and then we went straight to where we thought it was. We didn't go into town and check if anyone else was missing. I don't think.
Goliaths are not small individuals unless it eats a dwarf. It might last at least a day. I don't see a creature like that able to eat too much. I think the biggest worry is that at least the one I have is that it might move on somewhere else. Since you've exposed it.
So you're saying we need to kill it now?
I'm not saying that exactly, but I don't know what I'm saying. I just know that it is a dangerous creature.
Will you help us?
I cannot leave my domain. He pauses.
This land is your domain.
I physically cannot leave the
How-
territory I've been entrusted with.
How far does that extend?
not even to town.
Right.
But I can provide you with some aid. Hopefully it will be enough. But it will take some time.
How long?
Might need an
Hours
hour.
overnight?
I might need an hour or two to prepare.
Okay.
Do we think we need to head back now that we don't? I mean, I don't know how everyone else is with their with spells and stuff. I mean,
I don't got a lot of juice left in me in my gadgets, but like, you know, I'm pretty patched up. Like,
would it be
depends if
possible
we
to try
wanna.
and leave tonight? Not wait for the morning or anything, but just.
It might be best. I like it. It's like if it's
By the way,
No.
it's midday. I just want to point that out.
if it is
Right.
if it is conniving as is being suggested, you know, the worst
I'm only
case
saying
scenario.
that under the assumption that it might be a fiend.
Well, okay. Well, let's look at the facts, right? It's spreading its you know, its song, I guess, presumably through these holes in the in the like ground in the town, right? And that's what's been causing people to forget. That seems to add up. And I guess it's been leaving its lair to go to town and kill people. And I mean, I don't know, because I mean, maybe people have been going there on their own, but I mean, if they're not kind of adventurous types, I don't see why they would. So it must have been coming to town. So the problem is, it might come to town.
Question for DM.
Yes.
Does
I
Violet
am DM.
remember? Does Violet remember the door that she closed at the inn?
The door that she closed at the inn, how so?
That was when the first night they stayed at the inn before
yeah,
Jazza
yeah,
disappeared.
She does.
I do remember the first night we stayed. I remember during my watch, kind of in the thing, there was a door that was open in the inn, and I'm not sure who opened it. And so I went and I closed it and I locked it. And you said the next morning that Jezza had disappeared. I mean, it's possible that he left, but that would seem very strange, and I think we might have noticed or woken up. But if the creature came into town and we couldn't remember it because of the singing, that'd be very. It'd just be a lot easier for it to get a hand on him and take him away, I guess. In the middle of the night. Which means if
Isn't
it
it
does feed,
possible?
and it could very well be in the middle of the night, I mean, I guess it's easier for, on the off chance that someone does resist its effects or does happen to notice, it's easier for it to feed when people are awake and looking for it, looking out anyways.
But Violet, isn't it possible that Jezza was enamored by the music and unlocked the door by his own design?
I mean, it's possible. It just means that it would have to, he'd have to. I don't know how it works. I'm just saying there's two different options. I'm just saying we
Mhm.
might have otherwise heard it. It's, I mean, Jezza was he a Goliath or was he a dwarf?
Goliath.
Does Azure remember Jezza was a
Yeah.
Goliath?
No, Azure wouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah, Azure wouldn't. Only
sorry,
Sherry
sorry.
and
Yeah.
Gala remember.
Jezza was a Goliath. He was pretty big.
I mean, they kind of make a lot of noise, no? And I think I would have. Well, I'm almost certain I would have noticed if he got up. But it is possible. I mean, I guess the thing is, we haven't really seen people randomly walk around, start to leave town, and we have, we from what's his name, Balder said that people were tripping over things that weren't there. That could be the creature itself,
Or
and
it could be the holes,
that's
and they
true.
forgot about the holes due to the song.
No, Balder did say they were tripping over the creature. They just didn't see it. That's what he said.
Oh, okay.
And hold on a second. I mean, that's why Balder could see it the whole time. Balder's deaf. That's why he could see the creature. He could never hear
That's
the
right.
singing. That's why he's the only
Oh
one
my
that knows
God.
in town. So he's seen the creature itself, and that's why he knows they're going over the creature, and that's why he could aim his crossbow and start attacking it. Because he knew where it
Oh my
was.
God.
He saw it.
I didn't even think of that. Oh my God.
It is coming to see. That's what I'm saying. It is coming to town, which means if
We,
it.
all right, we probably should get to town first then. Well, after Rudix helped us. And, you know,
That's what I'm
we
saying.
we can,
If we had, it might. Unless it's leaving, if we go out tonight, it could be looking
well,
for its next victim or later.
well, I mean, why wait for that? Why not just go to town and then go back and try and deal with it?
If we think we're up for it, but remember, we were just
Well,
talking about how
it's either
hard,
that or
difficult it was.
it's either that or waiting until tomorrow morning. Do we want to wait that long?
Or we wait until tonight, leave in the dead of night.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be ready to go then. So I don't really.
If we rest enough, I mean, I mean, I don't know. Do we need to rest until all the way till morning?
Rudik turns to you and goes,
Yeah.
and says, "I can provide you. I will need some time to prepare the spell that can aid you, and it will only last for 1 hour. It will be a major
How long did
boon."
it took over here?
All right. Well, we better just go immediately as soon as Rundik's ready to help us. Then.
It
Well,
is whatever you prefer.
well, if he doesn't. I mean, would it have to be something you have to do now?
It
I'm
is.
just trying to figure out our options.
I will. He pauses for a moment. I will prepare my ritual whenever you need it. Like I told you, I cannot leave. But whenever you need it, I can try to help.
Well, maybe we should figure out exactly how rested we want to be, and then once we figure that out.
I'm just I'm just worried that if we leave it too long, something bad will happen. Like I still got a bit of juice left in me. It's not, you know, it's not like I'm empty.
I haven't used any of my magic yet, but I don't really have a lot of big attacking magic. I don't know how
right.
much
So like,
my stuff
you
will
know,
help.
Sherry's pretty good, right? And what about you and Azure? Like how much, you know?
Could Rudik
I
heal
don't know
us
how
a
it
little
works.
bit more?
Can you like?
I've got a wound. Pretty hurt.
You are wounded, yes. Give me a moment. He walks into his hut, and then he comes out with a bowl with the nastiest smelling just mixture, like this greenish purplish mixture, and he walks over to you and starts applying this mixture to your wounds. It smells so bad, but it does heal one of your wounds.
Yay!
Who else needs this?
I think you're the one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
Azure,
How are
step
you
forward.
doing on magic?
He applies it to Azure as well.
You've
Thanks.
been an enormous help, Rudik. We really appreciate it.
Also, I can do this. This is a simple trick. And he puts his fingers to Sherry's ears. And you see these plants begin to appear from his fingers and worm themselves into Sherry's ears. Just bear with it. Just bear with it. Just hold on. Stay still, child. Ah! Just hold your head. And then he lets go. You have these earplugs.
No.
I can make these. It's quite simple.
Oh.
He pulls
Sure.
out.
How are
he
you
pulls
doing
out,
on magic?
He pulls out one of Sherry's earplugs. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Sure. How are you doing on magic?
I'm always ready to defeat evil.
Well, if you and Gala feel like you're okay, and Sherry feels she's okay, I'm okay. I mean, we could just try and take the fight right back to it before it gets any ideas, or
Yeah, like exactly. Like it won't be expecting us to come back so soon, right? We ran away in fear, presumably. I don't really remember, but yeah, like it's probably not expecting it. If it is
does sound
smart.
like you ran away in fear. Yes.
I mean, it was very creepy looking. Either way, look, I'll go and put together some earplugs of my own, and if anyone else wants those as well, if you know.
He just offered to make us earplugs.
Well,
plants and
yeah,
stuff.
he did. I just it will be easier to
some backup
fit
maybe.
them into backup, and also it will be easier to fit them into my helmet. Yeah.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. Do you feel threatened, child?
No, I just don't know how I feel about having plants in my
I
ears.
do not wish to take away your work. It is quite
No,
good.
no. No, you've been immensely helpful.
He starts making earplugs into your ears.
Yeah.
Just bear with it. Just bear with it. It's fine. He makes you all
I need an
earplugs.
adult.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
I am an adult.
He makes you all. He
We-
makes you all plant earplugs.
We started this stream entering Massive's hole, and now Massive is entering all of our holes.
Yes, at least two of them.
Double penetration.
Swear to fucking God.
Okay. Well, should we head back then? Well, I mean,
Yes,
after the ritual.
Cool, yeah.
Okay.
I think
let's-
so.
Well, remember, you will have 1 hour. Considering the time it takes to reach the location.
Which is 1 hour.
Could we maybe go as far to the outskirts as your domain
It's
as
not.
possible?
If you go through town, it's not 1 hour. So it takes 15 minutes to get from Rudik's hut
To town, and then 30 minutes
then
to
30
the rock.
exactly. So if you go through town, it'll take you'll have like 10 to 15 minutes left of what he's giving you.
Sure. How long does it take to take off and put it back on your armor?
About 30 minutes.
Is it
Okay.
heavy armor that you have?
Yeah, it's heavy armor. Heavy armor. Yeah.
So it's 10 minutes to dawn.
Oh.
5 minutes to
Oh
doff.
Okay, that's all. Okay. I'm just remembering we have to get past those ghosts and whatnot. I can maybe use one of my help make you invisible and help it make it easier for us to sneak past.
If you think that'll help,
Right, that could help. You know, we might even be able to get a drop on it.
I doubt it.
Right.
Should I start my ritual then?
Yes, please.
All right. It'll take 10 minutes. Sorry. It
Play the
lasts
person.
for 1 hour, but it takes 10 minutes for him to do it. Yeah.
Are we still technically in a short rest?
This is after the short rest, isn't it?
Yeah, this is after the
Okay.
short rest. But I mean, if you want to take another
Alright.
hour and take another short rest, that's up to you.
Okay, Azure will do so because I didn't spend all my hit dice.
No, let's just say you spend them. It's fine. Just say you
Oh, then-
spent them
Then,
before.
then I'm gonna spend some more.
Thanks.
This is what happens when I open a precedent.
To be fair, we're all like this whole process is pretty much
no, no,
us short rested again.
Holy shit! Holy shit! That's a raid.
Oh, welcome, Raiders!
Welcome, Raiders! Tommy RDM. Well, let me guess. You are also
But why?
on Dungeons and Dragons.
Why would you do
DM.
that? Why would you do any of that?
Tommy Ormed.
Did you just say Thermiormed?
That's what it spells. Tommy Ormed.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Well, that's what we're doing. And I just gained a villain point. Yes, just to explain it to all of you, I have heroes and villain points. Hero points are given to the players, so they can reroll a d20. Villain points are given to me. I can reroll a d20. It's mine now. IT, you are beautiful. Thank you for the villain point.
ITY. We're about
Yes.
to hopefully not die to a monster. Please, we need hero points.
Nope.
Please,
You
please.
Do not need
A
the-
monster almost slaughtered all of us, and the chat's like, you know who needs some help?
Yeah, we actually just
Massive.
ran away screaming in fear.
Anyway, yes. So, are you gonna wait for the ritual then? Is for him to? finish
Oh,
the ritual?
absolutely. I have no idea what it is, but absolutely.
I need all the help I can
Buffs,
possibly
buffs,
get.
Buffs, buffs,
What?
buffs, 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 buffs.
Ah,
Come
yes.
on, protection from evil and good, or something else. I don't know. I don't know what's
It's
ritual or
Meteor
not.
Swarm.
I don't know what. As a bonus
Okay.
action, you may cast Meteor Sword.
No, yeah, no, the
for
druid,
1
no,
hour.
the druid just goes, okay, listen. I can meteor swarm the shit out of that creature's place, and then you go there.
No,
That's the plan, right? That's how it
I was
works.
thinking more in terms of if I can't protect this land, no one can. Just completely-
Holy shit, dude!
Guys, if we just kill all the townsfolk, it can't eat any more of them.
Yeah, and we'll eat the townsfolk too, just so they think the creature is.
Holy shit. Okay. So.
I thought we
you
weren't playing an evil campaign.
well,
Yet.
you
Yeah.
can you can easily make it an evil campaign. I'm just saying. All right. So the druid begins to prepare the spell. He does draw some markings on the ground. He begins to chant, and then he puts his staff on the circle. As he seems to focus his energies for a few minutes. And then, after about 10 minutes, he takes a deep breath. It is done.
Thank you. We should get going then.
I'm sorry.
Did anything happen?
What is that?
My aid. It is
Yeah.
here. As you see him look at you, and then you all feel the ground shake. You feel the ground tremble. and then you see something begin to poke out of the ground up ahead.
It's a creature.
It's a
Oh
very
god!
it's actually
How,
it, it's
how
actually
awesome would it be?
it's actually a very familiar sight as you see a stony fin pop out of the ground and begin to rip through the ground, moving towards you.
That
Didn't-
looks like a land shark.
Calm yourselves. Calm yourselves. As you see a bullet begin to not submerge. No, it's the opposite. Fuck.
Emerge.
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 Yes, there we go. I know words. You see a land shark. Its rocky hide, almost like plates of armor. Its large mouth, huge claws that just tear through the earth, just pop out in front of you. Land on all fours. Release this deep growl.
Nice Sharky. Nice Sharky. Who's a good boy?
As we will pet it. As we will pet the land shark.
Question.
Before the question, Azura reaches out her hand and it snaps at her, almost snapping her fingers. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I asked for its aid. It's not a pet.
Oh, okay. Tease.
Do you think we could dig straight to the creature's lair?
I suppose it should be able to do that. I didn't even think about that.
Maybe we can do that like when we get closer, so we can avoid the ghosts.
The ghosts?
Yes, that would probably be good.
Also,
Also, I do want to point something out. When you look at it, you notice it is smaller than the one you fought. This seems to be a younger land shark.
What's
It's
his
not
name?
like the other mate or something, right? We're not fighting with the one person.
This is a young one. So
Oh god,
Bobby.
it's a kid.
Rudik, do you want to put like some earplugs? I don't know if it has ears. I mean, it can probably hear, right? Because it might be a bad idea if it hears the song, especially if it forgets that you asked it for aid, and then it starts
I
being
see.
like, "Oh, there's a bunch of people here that look really tasty."
That would actually be a problem. That is a good point. Thank you for reminding me. That could have ended in your death.
Yeah, it really could have.
You see him very awkwardly. Right. He moves over and starts whispering to the land shark, petting its head, and going. It has orders to attack whatever you are attacking. And you see him make the viney earplugs. It will not be able to hear anything, but it wouldn't be able to understand your commands either. So,
Right.
it will
Thank
begin to
you.
attack any creature that you attack. Just try not to be in its way. It will.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so digging probably straight there is probably out of the question because we can't command it. We should get a move on then.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your help. Hopefully we don't die, and we'll be able to see you again.
Listen. Before you go, know that if you do die, I will not forget you.
Hooray!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
If we don't return, please do what you can to warn the village in any way possible.
I mean, I will do what I can, yes. Good
Okay,
luck.
let's get going, guys. Girls.
Oh my god, girls, let's
Force
go.
of habit as a male player
Let's go,
with playing with a bunch of
bitches.
guys.
Let's
go,
go,
bitches.
bitches. I love that. I love that, Oshio. Let's go, bitches.
I love that we thought of
Amara's-
that.
Amara's bitches.
Amara's bitches.
Amara bitches.
Bitch.
That's
So
Oh.
guys,
campaign.
that's
okay.
the evil campaign once we party wipe.
Yeah, when
Oh
we
my
TVK, we know what we're
God.
doing.
Because we have Amara Queens, we have Amara Angels. Now we just need Amara's bitches.
Look,
Whoa,
now,
wait, no, hold on, no, guys, I'm wrong. The evil campaign would definitely be Amara's assholes.
No, I prefer Amara bitches.
This actually is feeling a lot like Amara's asshole.
There's a lot of talk about holes, yes.
A lot of holes.
Exactly.
A lot of holes are being
Let's get a
discussed.
move on,
Amara's
guys.
holes.
Let's move on before Massive gets demonetized.
Also, Rafi, they can definitely try to pet it. They
We
can-
tried.
I tried.
Yeah, but they can definitely try harder.
Jesus, guys, I'm gonna pet him when he's.
You're gonna pet it. You're gonna pet it. Okay. Okay. So, question.
And another. Sorry, we can walk while I bring this up.
By the way, before you leave, you just say, "Oh, I instructed it to go underground, under the town, so it doesn't scare the folk in town."
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, earplugs in.
Bye bye.
Muscala was saying something first before we headed out.
I don't think Sherry cares.
No, well, Gullah will say this on the way.
Okay.
So, like, one thing to consider, right? We can't give it orders, so we can't really tell it to dig. So we're gonna have to just go in the cave. But like, you know, we were gonna sneak past the ghosts, but two.
You think we should
prob-
just run?
Well, look, okay, there are a couple of problems with that. First of all, I can't see invisible things anymore. And second of all, I don't think we're sneaking our big friend here anywhere really. So yeah,
No.
we might just want to kind of.
When we escaped, the ghost didn't attack us.
No, they did. They chucked stuff at us.
When we escaped.
Yep.
What?
I think we just try and rush in probably.
I
Sorry,
think that's good.
Can't really
Completely
see
forgot
them.
about that.
We'll go the same way around we did. We could try and sneak, but I mean, I don't think this thing is going to be hidden very well. They might not.
Okay,
care
You're a
about it.
point from lightning, by the way. Just want to point
Thank
that
you.
out.
Thank you, Lightning.
Thanks,
See,
Lightning.
that's what you
Thank
do,
you,
guys.
Lightning.
You click the hero. You type hero or party.
Mm,
Man,
yeah,
shut the fuck up. I need
type
my love
Osho.
as well.
Okay.
Let's get going. We'll make a beeline for it. Let's try and be as quick as possible without exhausting ourselves to
Yeah.
Okay.
maximize our
So
friend's health.
first question: when do you put the earplugs?
Oh, now before we
Yeah,
leave.
that's- yeah, so-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. So everyone puts the earplugs, and you start rushing. You get to town, and as you're crossing the main street that crosses not town. This is a hamlet. As you are crossing the main street, you do see the sheriff, the female dwarf, begin to walk over to you, signaling for you, Delray. She's like waving at you.
Gala kind of taps on the side of her helmet as she drafts a message for Delray, which is going to say, "Is it urgent? We're about to kill a monster."
You see, she immediately stops as this floating text appears in front of her. She's like, "What the fuck?" You don't hear her, but you read the way she's saying it. It's like universal. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?" Then you see the little keyboard appear in front of her, and she like taps one button, and
But
begins
why?
to tap the other ones.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any
Oh,
of
thank you
that?
so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. She begins to tap the text message, and you get the message back. You know that when like old people try to write messages and they make like obvious mistakes, like spelling mistakes that they don't know how to fix. You get the message that literally just says, what the heck is this? She starts walking back to, continues to walk towards you, like puffing her chest.
Okay.
Oh, it's still moving quickly.
Yeah. Gala's.
BRB.
Still moving.
So you just move past her? Okay.
Yeah, we're just moving.
She's like saying something to you, and then she goes to step in front of you, not letting you pass, as she's like waving her finger at you.
Is she a Goliath or a dwarf?
She's a dwarf.
Okay. Dwarves are still medium-sized category, right?
Yeah, they're stocky fuckers.
Cheryl
Gala-
just moves through.
Gala will send another message to her saying, really, seriously, we're about to go defeat a monster. Can it wait?
You get she like taps again, then remembers that she was trying to stop you because she's focused on tapping as you continue to walk.
Well, not just walk. I mean, we're like go like full on like jogging and stuff, like right? Like,
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna-
assume so. And
Yeah.
and she's like, "What do you mean, monster?" That's all you get. As she's like following you guys now.
Gala will respond with a message. You can come and see if you want, but make sure you have earplugs in.
You see, she stops. Then she looks at you, sees that you're leaving town, and she just sends back, "I'm good. Kay, thanks. Bye."
All right. Awesome.
Oh wow, she really is hip with the lingo.
Yeah, that's quick. You know.
Mhm.
I love that Gala invented text speech.
Yeah.
Lead speed.
Yeah, oh
She's
my
a quick
God.
learner. The sheriff's a quick learner.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love.
I mean, you could message only has so many like characters and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, it's a
you know,
short
you can
sentence.
send.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it short.
I will say this. I think one of my favorite things about this campaign is that Gala's message is text, and we've been fully utilizing that shit. It's wonderful.
We've invented Twitter.
It's awesome.
Oh my god! Imagine how horrible of a person you have to be to invent Twitter in a fantasy game.
Well, wait. Does that mean that another artificer or wannabe artificer is going to come in and like buy Gala's message from her, and then just
No.
make it absolutely worse? And...
Excuse me while I take notes. But yes, you rush past town and you start heading towards the
hole.
It's called the Weeping Rock, but sure. You reach
monster
the
hole.
Weeping Rock. You do see it in the distance. So I do have a question. How are you going to approach this? This whole thing of going past the ghosts and whatnot.
I think we'll do the same as before, where we kind of go around to the other side,
Okay.
where like the ghosts, we can't see the ghosts, but they would, it's easier to like kind of. There was the big rock that we can kind of go behind
Okay.
and probably
The
just...
land shark does emerge after you leave town. So the creature, the smaller land shark, it's slightly small. It's a little bit smaller than the others. It is following you. Are you trying to stealth?
I think we could just run in.
Sprint. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we agreed upon before we left, that we were just going to bolt in.
Okay.
Yeah. Saves a
Okay.
spell slot too.
So, you get to a safe. This is what I'm imagining. You get to a safe distance on the other side of the rock. You look at each other, and you begin to sprint at full speed towards the rock, trying to avoid.
Wait.
Okay.
Azure will look on the ground to see if the land shark is with us.
It's right behind you.
It's behind us. Okay.
Yeah, he emerged.
Yeah, it emerged after town.
She nods at the land shark.
The land shark Actually, roll an animal handling.
Roll for me, please. I can't roll at the moment.
You sneaky bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh my
bitch.
god, bitch. Oh, I love that. I love that. Bitch.
Bitch.
Animal handling. That's an 18. Actually, you have disadvantage because you're just communicating with gestures and trying to. So I'm
Aw.
That's a bit better.
Wow. Okay, so I rolled an 18 and a 20. The land shark seems to understand you, nods,
Yes.
and rushes right behind you at full speed. Okay, so the land shark rushes at such full speed. As you're running, you all start to realize something. If you slow down, it's just gonna stomp on you because it's just happily rushing.
Full speed, no brakes.
Full speed, no brakes. That's how it rolls. But as you are rushing, you do see. First of all, well, wait, you have earplugs. You don't hear the screaming. But you do see rocks begin to float up, and they begin to fly at you. I'm gonna choose to see who gets attacked by what by how many rocks. So first rock goes to Azure. Second rock goes to Azure. Third rock goes to
Azure?
Violet. No.
Damn.
All right. So rocks begin to fly, begin to shoot out of nowhere towards Azure. So Azure, the first rock. What is your AC normally, Azure? I assume you have your shield on. Okay. We might have
Fire.
Yeah,
lost
that's
Azure.
what I was gonna say.
Fire.
It's 16. It's 16 without the shield.
Do you have
Well,
a
we
shield?
probably
or
would
not?
have.
We're rushing
Gotten
into
ready 'cause we're
fighting, so you
rushing
probably
in.
have
Yeah.
your shield out.
Yeah,
So
so
18.
18.
Okay, so first rock misses. You basically you raise your shield, blocks the rock, but the second
Can't
rock,
stop.
actually the second rock hits. You take 8 points of damage as you block the first rock, but the second rock hits you square in the head. I'm gonna take off the 8 damage off your character sheet. So you have 30 HP right now. The last one goes towards Violet. What is your AC, Violet? It's definitely not high enough.
It's definitely less than whatever you rolled. It's a 14.
Yeah, because I rolled a 19. A natural 19. All right, you take. Oh no. You take 14 points of damage. As one of
These
the
aren't
rocks.
rocks, these are fucking boulders.
No, this is like a bowling ball sized rock that just pelts you in the head. Like full blast. No joke. Just hits you and your head just flies back.
Now, ghosts, we're fighting the creepy thing.
Yes. But you do manage to go into the hole.
Doom, doom, doom.
All right, let me just move your tokens into the hole. Into the hole. Oh, why do your tokens still have the things? They shouldn't have the things. Because you no longer have the things. Okay. And there we go. And you have a land shark right behind you. By the way, rocks also hit the land shark.
Eat them.
It did not seem bothered. Haha, it is facing you now. All right, so
The jury is facing a land shark. Can I pet it now?
you can try. You want to pet?
Don't do it, Spyro.
Okay, Spyro. Do you want to pet the land shark?
I do, but the sure doesn't.
Okay. Then, well, that's up to you, buddy.
Yeah, not now, not now. Victory pet after the fight.
Okay, so you are currently in the hole. You do see rocks that flew into the entrance, but as before, well, you actually don't see that it doesn't seem to go past the entrance. So what do you wish to do in this moment? You have total control of your tokens. You can move them. You can do whatever you want.
I will start to move forward.
Okay, I do have a question. Are you being stealthy or are you just moving?
I think we're past stealth. What do you think?
No, I don't think we're being stealthy.
Okay.
Even if
Yeah.
we be stealthy, there's no way that the land shark is.
Boom, 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 boom.
No.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. As you've been throughout this these like 45 to 50 minutes with the land shark, you start to that is not trying to kill you. You start to realize it's kind of just a big dog. Like it's just waving its tail around, its heavily armored tail around. It's like skipping along behind you as you're walking. It's
Owning me message.
Oh, yes, and for the record,
I want to pet it.
I can have my light up.
You're gonna have your light up?
I need to. See.
Oh, I already gave you. Okay, so I gave you
Yeah.
the. All right, cool.
I need a light source.
There we go. You have a light source. You are the light source. So you guys can move your tokens as you wish. I'll move the land shark to follow as needed. The
Come here, boy.
little land shark.
Come here, boy. Oh.
Come here, boy.
I mean, it can't hear you.
Yeah, literally cannot hear you. None of you can hear each other.
What's the?
Yeah, I
we
can
went-
hear you say.
I'm trying to remember. We went. Yeah, that's the way.
I'm gonna name him Billy.
You
After
name
my real life
everything Billy. You name everything Billy. We've
Because I
had.
have a dog named Billy.
Okay, Azure, don't move too much. Before you go, okay, back up to the water. Please.
Okay.
As you get to the water, you see the land shark stopped, looking at the water.
Oh. Oh. He thinks he's another land shark.
Violet's going to make a motion to try and like pantomime digging around,
Yeah, dig
like into the
dig
wall,
here.
like tap the walls, and kind of just make a motion to like move.
Roll an animal handling.
All right.
Sherry will assist by directing some of her dancing lights to dance around near the wall.
I'll give advantage.
Okay.
I love that Azure is just in the water.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, boy. It's okay. Come on, Billy.
That's a 12.
Okay, that's a 12. It takes a while. Lots of flailing around. And it starts to grumble. And you see it begin to leave into the shadows.
Violet's just gonna signal to keep going.
Moment later, bursts out of the wall.
Oh. Ezra will feed it a ration. Because he's a good boy.
Well,
Okay. It looks at the ration, and it bites at it, nearly taking your arm off. If you didn't pull back it fast enough, it nearly tore your arm off.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pet it now.
Right now.
I made up my mind. I don't care. I'm gonna pet it.
You're gonna pet it?
Yeah.
Spyro.
Gentle tap on
Roll,
the head.
roll an
We
animal
are-
handling check.
We are literally meters away from where the terrifying memory erasing
Might be.
monster.
Do I have
Was
advantage
last
because I
seen.
said it?
Nope.
And Azure is about to get her arm bitten off by a bullet.
Natural 20. Oh.
I'm gonna use.
Spyro.
No, I'm not. Actually, that's 10. Okay, so
I'm gonna use a villain point to bite Azure's arm off.
you know what? You know what?
Spyro.
You know what? It's a 10. It snaps at you right before you reach it. You don't get to pet it, but you also don't lose your arm.
Okay, okay.
That's the
Third time's a charm.
compromise. Rafi, why? Oh wait, Rafi is using a hero point
Thank you.
for Azure to re-roll that
Oh,
animal
to pet
handling
it.
to pet it.
Rafa, obrigado. She's a friend.
All right, Rafi.
Oh my.
Hey! Okay,
Best hero point ever.
Mhm.
best hero point ever. So here's
Thank
what
you,
happens.
Thank
Here's-
you, Ravi.
Thank you, Rafi. So here's what happens. The hand moves towards the land shark. It snaps at you, but you are steadfast. You are courageous. You know you can do this. You reach out, you touch the land shark's head, and it allows you to pet it for just a few
No, no,
seconds.
no, no. Boss
Okay,
fight
now-
time.
Okay, yeah. Is the
I
thing
think
there?
I think it's what?
If I look, can we see it? Let's enough with the petting.
Oh, you see the pile of bones. The land shark is like here waiting for you to pass if you want.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can move through it. It's an ally.
I can move through
It
it
is
because
one.
it's a size category larger than me.
Thank you, Sev. I didn't know that.
Oh, it's annoying.
Do we see anything?
Hello,
You see
spooky monster.
piles of Goliath bones. These are all big bones. You get the sense these are clearly Goliath bones. All of them.
Maybe it is planning an ambush. Or it already moved?
It might have left already.
You can all roll a perception.
Yeah, that's all perception.
That's a 23. Damn, RB. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna roll
Azure
for the land shark as well.
Azure is too busy petting the land shark.
Yeah.
No,
Heads up.
Azure isn't busy petting the land shark. Azure is busy looking at the hand that pet the land shark and giggling like a
I'm
schoolgirl.
just saying that ever since the troll fight, you've never seen Azure smile until now.
Nice. All right, so here's what happens. As you're all looking around, you're just seeing the bones. You're literally just seeing the bones. Until Violet, you're the only one that remembers to look up. In that moment, Violet, when you look up, you see 3 pale faces looking down at you. 2 of them are making movements as if singing. You don't hear anything. But I want you all to roll initiative. I need to add the land chart.
Bill.
No.
Get like advantage or something from noticing it.
I will give. Okay, you don't get an advantage from noticing it. Actually, you know what? I'll give you advantage. It's going to get advantage as well, but I'll give you advantage, Violet.
Okay.
It rolled a natural 20.
Oh no.
That's some good advantage.
That is some good advantage. First of all,
That's some good advantage.
That's a spicy advantage.
That's one spicy meme.
Ah, yes. I love this song. This is the song. This is the Phoenix fight song. In case you
Awesome.
you
Well, I
don't
mean, that's
remember.
not that's not the one that we lost to, so it's fine.
No, I used the same song for the Gravity Mage.
No.
Thanks.
Massive, you said it has a 20 on its thing?
It rolled a natural 20. Sorry, it rolled a 20. Yes.
I have a question. Does this count as an ability check?
I think
Initiative.
This isn't initiative is an ability check. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use some bardic inspiration
Yep.
and re-roll that, and or roll a bonus.
Is this a reaction?
No, it's just a thing I do.
It's a-
When you make an ability check that uses a skill, you can roll.
Yeah, it just says I can use it immediately after.
Okay. You can. Wait, but you already have advantage.
It's just this is just adding a d6.
Oh, it's adding a d6. Oh my god, I was misreading that so badly. Yes, add that d6.
Nice.
Okay.
So that would be a 22 then. for
Yeah,
the
you-
initiative.
I
And it
believe you
doesn't
can
get a
change
drop on
it,
you.
right? I believe you
Yeah,
can change
yeah.
it. Ooh, Landshark rolled an 8. Oh no. And it has a
Really?
-1. Oh god, poor thing. Alright, so. Everyone else is looking around. Violet, you're the only one that notices this creature. Violet, it is your turn. How do you react to this?
Okay, is there a position where everyone's kind of like, is it still like on the ceiling or something?
Oh,
or-
it's on the ceiling, yes.
Okay, so Violet is going to, and we can still kind of hear like muffled sounds, right?
I'm gonna say don't push it, you're deafened.
Yeah. Okay.
With the actual earplugs, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what Violet's going to do is, first of all, she's going to activate she's going to use a bonus action to activate an ability.
Mm-hmm. Activate that ability.
Yes.
Okay, so you all see as Violet, half her face becomes skeletal, with this dark energy beginning to flow out of her. More dark energy envelops her almost like robes as her skin goes into a paler, almost a unnatural sickly gray. You would hear, but you don't. You would hear her bones creaking and crackling. But Violet.
But they do see her doing this, right?
Sure, yeah.
So then Violet's going to point up and she's going to use her Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
A vicious blast.
A Vicious Mockery.
Uh-huh. RB, we really have to change it because it's pretty obvious at this point, and it's
I
starting
don't know
to.
what you're talking about.
RB, it's starting to get annoying. I'm just saying. Okay. So you fire those bolts, but unfortunately, you are caught by surprise, and you hit the ceiling around it, missing the creature completely. Anything else you wish to do for this turn?
Violet's going to move. Okay, let's see. That's yeah, she's gonna move away from other people, so over here.
Up. All right. Cool. Cool.
Mhm.
All right. Is that all you do? Is that the end of your turn?
So the bonus action, and movement.
All right. It is the creature's turn. It looks around, all three heads, looking around at everything. Violet, you look creepy as fuck. And you see it's focused on everyone, like each head is moving around. You do get a sense that it has this intelligence to it, as all the heads, for a moment, look at each other, and then it drops from the ceiling, crashing on the ground, and charges at Cherry.
Oh no!
And it's going to make 3 attacks on Cherry. 3 bite attacks. All right, so I need another d20. There we go. So no advantage because Sherry, you see it and you don't forget about it. Oh, Work has just given you another hero point.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because Work is always the good boy. Sherry, what is your AC? Ooh, that is a 19.
14.
That is 2 19s and a normal hit. So
Oh.
you get hit by 3 attacks.
Ow!
As-
Ow!
All three heads are beginning to bite you. Let's see. All right. That's this. So the first one deals 9 points of damage.
Ow!
The second one deals 4 points of damage.
Ow!
Ooh, and the last one deals 11 points of damage.
Ow!
Oof. Down to 9. Okay, so it begins to bite into you, tearing big gashes into your body. It does seem to have like human-like teeth, but it still hurts quite a fair bit. And Azure, it's your turn. Azure?
Yeah.
Hi.
Azure will move over here so that she
Uh-huh.
can see Sherry,
She can.
and she will cast Healing Word at 2nd level.
Thank God Healing
Punch.
Word doesn't require the target to hear you.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb, but
It's not. It's
I
not
like it.
because you're
Well, you're
using a
speaking the
word.
healing word.
Yeah, you're speaking the healing word. Doesn't matter if the target is hearing you.
My bones can hear you, and that's good enough.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so roll that healing word.
+2.
+2, so 9.
9.
9.
9
And
healing.
then Azure will move over here.
Okay.
And let me just check if I can use my sword and cast Healing Word.
Dude, the sword is an action. Healing word is a bonus action.
Yeah, but if I can use Healing Words again, yeah, okay. It's only verbal component, so I can have my hands occupied. Yeah, so she will draw the sword.
Oh, having your hands full.
Mhm.
Yes. The healing
Yes,
word
yes.
is literally just speaking.
Yeah. And she will attack the creature.
Ooh,
Take that.
that is a hit. You actually cut into
That's
it.
Nice.
The first attack with this sword. Yay.
That is the
Feels
first attack.
good.
The first time you hit anything with that sword.
It feels
You remember?
pleasurable.
Oh,
Yeah.
That you remember.
that you remember.
No, I didn't hit it last time.
But you don't remember.
Or
that.
did you?
You don't remember hitting it. Sherry, it is your turn.
Speaking of swords, Sherry's gonna pull out her rapier and do one of those snazzy booming blade attacks.
Use the snaz. All the snaz.
Boom!
That's a hit. Get sneak attack.
I do get sneak attack.
That's 9, 14. Ooh.
And booming blade is
Nice.
high enough level that it does extra damage, even if they don't move.
Yes. 14 and the 2. Alright. Cool.
If you hover, when that came down, my mouse was already hovering over the 2, and so it just reads to me booage.
Booage.
All right, then bonus action disengage, run it over here behind the land shark.
Alright,
So,
so
If it tries to follow me, it'll take booming blade damage
I
and
know.
maybe it have a land shark in the way.
Yeah, listen, it's not gonna reach you. Even if it tries to follow you, it's not gonna reach you. There's a fucking land shark in the way. Gala, it is your turn. Hello
Okay.
there.
I have a question.
You can ask away, yes.
During the short rest, would I have needed to remove my armor?
No. You only need to remove
Okay.
your armor if you want to fix exhaustion.
Okay. Well, in that case, I still have the 5 temporary hit points that I used from my defensive field
Don't they,
last time because it never hit me.
yeah, they don't disappear on short rests?
They only disappear when I remove the armor.
Oh, all right.
At least
cool.
that's the wording. I'll
Yeah.
check again real quick just to make sure. Yeah, you lose the temporary hit points if you doff the armor.
All
And
right,
you gain
cool.
your
That's
uses
cool.
when you finish a long rest. So, yeah. So I still have the hit points, which means I'm not going to need to reactivate them now. So what I can do is presumably Gala, even if she was peeking out around this corner over here, probably felt the thud as the creature kind of,
Yeah,
dropped
I'm gonna
down
say
from
she
the
noticed.
ceiling.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she noticed.
She kind of turns around, kind of jumps a bit, like not having heard this, and then she's going to how close is she? 5, 10, 50. Yeah, she's going to run up to it. She's going to begin charging up her gauntlets as they start vibrating with booming energy, and she's gonna punch it.
Punch it good.
Punch it real good.
Punch it real good. You don't punch it real good.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
However, I do have a second attack.
You do, because you're an artificer at 5th level, I believe.
Yes, so I'm going to punch it again.
Ah ha ha ha.
Oh, never mind.
You don't actually.
Okay.
Listen, you're not used to having your ears plugged up. It's throwing your balance something fierce.
Yeah.
Gal didn't want the vines in her ears. It's still
Yeah,
like
this
yeah.
is the
around.
reason. This is the reason.
You can still feel them moving.
Okay, and then Gala is going to bonus action disengage, and she's going to 5-10 back up, and that is her turn.
All right. You know whose turn it is? The motherfucking
The
land
boy.
shark.
The land
Land shark. Motherfucking
It's
land
the
shark.
boy.
You see, the land shark looks at all of you, sees that you're attacking this creature. Its claws start tearing into the ground as it takes a very aggressive stance and lunges at the creature with its large maw, trying to bite off a chunk of it. That is a low roll, but just enough to hit it. So that's this. It's not as big as the one you fought. Doesn't deal as much damage, but it deals 11 points of damage as it tears into the creature's flesh. By the way, a creature who seems still kind of okay. It's Violet's turn. Hello, Violet.
I guess the pretext is over. Violet's gonna use her bonus action.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna cast Text on it. Didn't mean to actually roll that. Just meant to do the thing. And she's going to pew at it with her Eldritch Blast.
I mean, at this point, everyone knows what it is.
Like, I mean, I knew
Wait,
the moment.
what?
She's going to try and I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna use a hero point to try and reroll one of those.
We'll take the 2 rolls as the advantage then.
Okay.
So you'll deal the 8 damage. The next roll.
Wait. So.
You can-
So that still hits. Or the second one hits.
Oh no,
I
sorry.
thought the 14.
No,
missed
no.
last time.
14 misses. That's very true. Sorry, I was cleaning my glasses and I got distracted. Yes, 14 misses. So
Okay, sorry. I was only wanting to use it because I missed both.
Yeah, you can reroll that
Okay.
on one of them.
Come on.
Going to use a hero point.
Yeah.
All right.
we go.
That is a hit. All right.
All right. So that's a hit. That means you apply Hex. And for Necrotic,
17 damage. Okay.
and now, thanks to my form of dread, once during each of your turns, when you hit a creature with an attack, you can force it to make a Wisdom saving throw. If it fails, the target is frightened of you until the end of its next turn.
It literally rolled a natural.
Of my next turn. Oh well.
Sorry.
Oh well.
It literally rolled a natural 20.
Hey, it rolled a natural 20 now instead of on one of the texts.
This is true. Or it can roll a natural 20 several times.
Violet's
Yes.
going to. You know what? She's going to stay put.
So I say, but all right. It is the enemy's turn. It is face to face with a large, imposing creature. It might be a young land shark, not as strong as an adult one, but it is still almost as large as this creature. Azure is attacking it. Gallop tried to punch it. Violet shot at it. It's looking around. First of all, it's going to use a bonus action to activate its regrowth. No, wait. Hey. Give me a moment. Yep, it's going to it's regeneration. So there we go. You do see its wounds start to heal a little bit, and it's going to ignore the land shark for now, and it's going to focus on Azure, the healer. All 3 attacks on Azure. So that is an absolute miss. That is a hit, and that is an 18. That is a hit.
Upon the first hit, Violet's going to use her reaction, and she's going to activate.
Oh, the pendant? Talisman?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Azure, your talisman that Violet gave you suddenly bursts with energy, hitting the creature when it bites into you. Takes 3 points of damage. All right.
And I don't know if it can be pushed. What happens if it being pushed 10 feet away from the talisman's wearer? It doesn't say directly away. It just says 10 feet away from the wearer.
Yeah, so it's directly away.
Yeah, against Billy. No.
I'm gonna say.
I'm just saying it doesn't say technically up. I don't know how you want to interpret that. It says push it up.
It's going to be directly away. Like it's basically a
10
force.
feet away from Talisman's wearer. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense that it would like force someone to shove someone to the side or whatever.
No,
makes sense that
I agree. I just
Yeah. I will say though, Billy's big enough that the it's not going to be pushed away.
Nice.
So first attack, you take 10 points of damage from the first hit. Ooh, you take even more now. 11 points of damage from the second hit. That's nasty. Azure, it's your turn.
Azure's going to cast Healing Word on herself at
Okay.
second level.
Okay.
Where is it? God, I always forget this.
I still have a villain
Okay.
point.
So 9.
9. 9 again. Okay, cool.
And as an action, Azure will dodge.
Ooh. All right. Sherry.
it.
All right, I have a rules question, real quick.
Go ahead.
I can move through the space of things that are larger than me.
Yeah.
Can I move up here, attack, and then back off while being in the area of the land shark?
You do know you can also, just saying, go around.
I could, but then I would be closer to it, not protected by land shark.
And then you can use... You know what? Sure. I'm gonna say you can move through, but you can't fight under it.
Okay, then I will go around to here and do my attack again.
Stab.
Booming blade! I missed!
Geese.
Do we want me to use a hero point, or want to save for something more important?
That's up to everyone else.
I think Show doing damage is pretty important because Show does a lot of damage.
And yeah, sneak attack.
He is the damage dealer.
Mhm.
Like the
Even if it doesn't
highest
move
Alright.
from the
dealer.
booming blade, it's still a lot of damage.
Alright,
I'm
then
down,
I
I'm down
will.
for a hero point now.
I will hero point.
Hey!
There we go.
Look at that!
Boom! I don't have the sneak attack toggle.
Ooh, so that's
And then I will-
21 points of damage. God
Bonus
damn.
action, disengage back up to here.
Woo, okay. Alright. Alright, Gala, it is your turn. As after Sherry just stabbed it, there's this loud boom that nobody hears.
This is why you keep the child around. She is good at the murder.
Yes, yes. The murder is good. Gala, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. And Gala is going to run up to the creature again. Once again, charge her big old gauntlets, and she's gonna give it the old one too. As she's going to do damage this time.
Ooh, that is a hit. That's a
Thank you.
hefty one.
And and not only is that's an extra hefty hit, as she's coming up from behind and she delivers this uppercut to the chin of one of them as she deals extra
Shoryuken.
damage. As she deals extra damage with a Fury of the Small, which is
Ooh. I think it's
an
3.
extra proficiency bonus. So yeah, an extra 3 damage.
Shoryuken.
Shoryuken.
All right. Cool.
And then I have another attack
You do have another attack.
because I'm not using Booming Blade because it's probably not really going to move when it's surrounded on both sides.
You don't know that?
I don't know that, but this is Gala's opinion. So there we go.
That is another hit. 5 damage.
And I don't think that Fury of the Small is once per turn. It's just whenever I damage it.
As long as you have it, I think you can use it. I think it's once per attack maximum.
Yeah,
I don't
so
think you can use
I'm
it
gonna-
twice on the same attack.
I'm going to use another for another 3 damage on top of that.
Okay, so here's what happens because you reached a certain damage threshold.
Okay.
When you Shoryuken, you just see Gala. Her boosters rocket her up. She Shoryuken uppercuts one of the heads, and it actually rips
Goryuken.
the head off completely as one of the heads flies off.
Good job, Gala. Wait, you can't hear me right now. I'll say good job again later, if we survive.
Cool.
What? Did you
oh.
say something,
Do
Sherry?
you do anything else, Gala?
Yes, I'm going to bonus action disengage. and
What?
just back off to yeah.
I was like, I came in, I did what I had to do, then I fucked off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the modus operandi of like 2 of our party members. Just get in,
Yeah.
fuck around, but don't wait to find out.
Fuck around and don't find out.
Okay, it's Landshark time. Landshark rolls a 2, unfortunately. Aww. Landshark tries
It
to bite
does.
the
You do
creature.
have a villain point that
I
you
do.
can use.
I definitely do. So anyway, Violet, it's your turn.
Damn it. Okay. Violet's going to pew pew again.
Really?
So there.
God damn, that is nice.
Okay.
Shit.
So Hex only one damage, but now it takes the. So I'm gonna make it forced to take the Wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
Roll the 16.
That will beat my DC. Yeah. Oh yeah, just very close, but it'll beat it. And I think that can only be activated once per turn.
I think it's once
yeah.
per turn. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Second one.
Another blast. Those are hurting.
And
Wait,
4
wait,
X
wait, wait.
damage this time.
Oh, you're just fucking rolling max damage almost.
Yeah. That's
For a
well,
second?
it's max
Huge
damage, and
numbers.
it's a certain invocation that adds my charisma modifier.
Oh
to
yeah,
all
no,
of
I know,
my
I know.
original-
But for no. What I was
Yeah,
trying
you
to say is
rolled you rolled a 9 and a 10. On
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
on the
what I was
damage.
the thing that I was thinking is I thought you had 2 dice when I hovered over it, but no, it's just a straight 4. Okay, that is an 18. Okay, that is
So 14 and then an
Oh,
18.
bam. Okay, shit. It's it's looking rough. It's looking hurt. At this point, it's hurt.
You don't say.
Yes, it is its turn though. First of all, bonus action begins
Man.
to heal.
I like this new Violet's. I like.
What
how
do
vicious
you
it is.
mean
They're
new,
pretty good.
guys? This is the same Violet we've had.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, everyone forgot that Violet was a warlock all along.
Obviously. Oh,
Obviously.
Nona
Also-
was the bard.
You want to know what's
That's-
fun though? you also want to know what's fun?
Mhm.
You see as the head that was torn off begins to grow 2 heads out of the same neck that begins to split. It now has 4
I
heads.
think we've seen this before in the
Yes.
last campaign.
We haven't
Possibly.
seen it before.
Yeah. It's going to move towards Sherry. It takes booming blade.
Don't apply the sneak attack
I
extra damage.
I will endeavor to not apply the sneak attack. Yes.
Can you imagine if it did?
The Landshark rolled a natural 1.
The villain point?
Oh no, I'm not going to use the villain point. It's going to now attack Sherry.
Oh
This
no!
land shark is like a bit too much like a dog at this point. It seems like it's kind of just quite
Yeah, I'm
tame
sorry.
and doesn't know how to
If we
fight.
made it docile, I apologize.
Oh, you made it docile? Okay, so first bite hits. You take... Not bad, you take 5 damage, Sherry. Second bite. What is your AC, Sherry?
14.
That is a hit. Ooh, nice. You take 4 damage. These are low rolls. Third bite. That is definitely a hit. That is 12 damage. So Sherry is down. Sherry immediately gets taken down. And it's going to look towards Violet and charge at Violet. Azure, you get an attack opportunity on it.
Also, remove light source from me. That actually should have been rolling concentration on that. Forgot.
It's fine, whatever. Just imagine you have it's a light spell, whatever.
Dancing lights.
Okay, so you try to swipe at it and you miss, and it's going to bite Violet. Violet, what's your AC currently? Doesn't really.
It is 14. Also, thank you, work.
That's fucking hell at work. I'm trying to do
Work.
something here.
Work's best boy.
Okay, you take 10 points of damage
Okay, that mostly gets eaten up by my temporary hit points.
by the
And-
shadow cloak that is around you. Protects you from the bite.
Yep.
All right, that was its turn. Azure, it's your turn. Azure.
Sorry. Je will cast once again Healing Word on Sherry.
Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
So-
So 9.
9 again. Why are your healing words all 9?
Wait, no. Wait a second. Wait a goddamn second.
You're
Wait.
casting it at second level.
It's not 9, it's 2 plus. I'm such a moron.
2 plus spell.
It's plus four.
Oh.
So-
Yeah, it's not just plus 2.
Which Sherry would have gone down anyways earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excess damage.
Yeah. But still.
it's 11.
Yeah, it's 11.
It's 11.
So, are we saying Azure should have 2 more hit points than she does, or just
No, fuck
forgot?
off.
And
No.
Okay.
No. So, Sherry, you wake up
And then
to have
Azure
one
will
wound.
move.
And it's dark.
It is dark.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Azure will move next to Violet and attack the whatchamacallit.
Swing, bada, swing.
Nope.
Nope. Sherry, you are currently on the floor.
All right, I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. I'm going to cast Dancing Lights again so I can see.
Haha. Yay.
And then I'm going to 15 feet movement back here.
Okay, no, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Gala, it's your turn.
Okay, Gala, seeing it like, begin to regenerate its heads, would it be like a full action to pull out a torch and light it?
Oh, yes. Like you're pulling it out, you're lighting it up with the flint and steel, so that's an action.
Okay,
And yes, you are all getting troll flashbacks.
yes, Gala
That
is
might be
getting
worth it. Might be
big-
worth it.
Big troll flat. Yeah, she's gonna. Gala's seeing that the light went out for Sherry as well. Gala will pull out a torch and light it up.
Okay, so that's your turn. You take out a torch and it flares up.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do a light source on Gala of actual
Yeah,
light?
that will be a light source on me as well.
Yes, it will. Thank you for reminding
For the sake of
me.
Sherry.
I believe it's
That way, I don't need to worry about just...
Yeah, too bad Gala's turn wasn't first.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the land shark's turn. Land shark, pretty pissed off. Not gonna lie. Not only is it rushing towards the creature, but it's actually going to use one of its abilities, the charge. It
Good
moves-
boy. Who's a good lad?
Tatsugeki!
Tatsugeki!
Wow. Okay. It charges at the creature full speed. And it deals an extra 2d8 damage on its attack as it lunges at the creature. If it hits. That is a natural 2.
I swear to God.
I'm going to use the villain
fucking
point.
land shark-
Yes, thank you.
I am going to use the villain point.
This fucking land shark
Natural
has
20.
done nothing.
Oh!
Yes! It just needed that encouragement.
That's max damage. Wait, that's max
It
damage on
needed
all the
you.
dice or just the first dice or what?
That'll be all the dice.
All the dice are double, which means half the dice are the first dice are max damage. So that's a lot of math. Give me a moment.
Including the charge?
Including the charge, yeah.
Oh, man. Mass
Just-
is like, oh, man, I made a mistake.
No, I did
It
not.
needed-
You
it
guys think
needed-
I want to kill you guys? It's
It needed. Listen. It needed Massive to tell him that was a good boy.
yes. All right, so
I don't think that you want to kill us. I just think that you're incredibly good at it.
no. If I want
So
to,
he
I
can't
can
help- he
easily do
He
that.
can't help himself, you know.
All right, so in terms of dice rolled, first of all, so that's 8 times 4. That's already 32 damage, plus 5 because of its strength, plus 14.
The land shark is about to just consume this
Slam it
creature
into
whole.
paste. Who needs
Mhm.
regenerate? Who needs a
It's gonna
torch?
freaking
So
explode.
it just dealt 51 points of damage.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
And you see the land shark rush at the creature, immediately envelops 2 of the heads and rips them off
Holy shit!
with one bite, just completely ripping them off. It's rough is a way of describing it.
I told you going back to ask the druid for help was a good idea.
Holy shit!
Violet, it's your turn. This land shark isn't going to do anything else.
All right.
He's just
so-
chewing happily.
Yeah.
All right. So
Nom, nom.
this is within melee range. Sadly.
Yes.
Now the temporary hit points are down. Because Violet can just use Form of Dread again and re-up it, right? It doesn't say it has to wait till it ends.
Well, you can deactivate it at will, right? So you can technically deactivate it at will and then reactivate it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I know this because I've played.
I mean,
in
it's
a
okay.
block.
I'm gonna be honest. You can mechanically you can do that.
Okay,
Bit of a weird
so-
move though, but yeah, mechanically you can do that.
Well, in this case, I'm not worried about saving them.
Okay, cool.
The Violet's gonna basically re-trigger her Form of Dread, get some more temporary hit points, so back to 7.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay, that's her bonus action. And now, with her action,
Yes.
she's going to use her other spell slot, or only other one, and she is going to cast something that she's done actually before. If you remember, she's going to cast Blindness.
Ooh. Okay. Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Natural 2.
Yeah, baby, it
Oh
is
my-
totally blind. By
You
the way,
see-
I don't care if it's deaf.
All of the eyes of this creature go black.
That's familiar sight for all of you.
It is its turn. First of all, it's going to use.
Oh
a
wait,
bonus
if it's blind now, Violet's getting the hell away from it.
action.
Technically, opportunity attack because I guess it can still hear. But if it wants.
Actually, you can't opportunity attack if you can't see the creature.
Oh, cool.
That's why.
Okay.
That's why you can invisibility and then move without taking attack of opportunity.
Nice.
Yee. All right. As a bonus action, it's going to regrow the heads. It heals a little bit and regrows. Now it has 5 heads. Yes, 5 head. It is very
Five
smart.
head.
5 head. We have a fucking meme culture. So before anything else, it's looking. You actually see it's looking very hurt, even though it's healing, and it's actually going to start to run away. So Azure, you get an attack opportunity. Actually, no.
As an FYI, I don't know if it matters, but the hex is for strength rolls, by the way.
Okay.
As a reminder.
So it's going to start barreling through everyone.
Do I get advantage because it's blind?
You do.
It can't see you.
It can't see you.
Yeah.
Plus, yes. So everyone gets an attack opportunity, including the land shark.
But not me.
Yeah,
Um,
Billy.
Gala is going to take the attack of opportunity with her torch.
Motherfucker rolled another natural 20.
Nice. Good job, Billy.
Nice.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, hold on, but let's do it in order. So
Yeah,
Azure
yeah,
attacks it, and then the land shark.
So Azure misses.
Yeah.
So then the land shark.
Then the land shark, which is 16 plus 5, which is 21 plus 8. So 29 plus 1, that's 30.
39.
Okay.
Motherfucker
Nice.
just still.
How does Billy want to do this?
Do this land shark.
Gala,
Yeah.
it's your turn for.
It's,
attack
okay, so I
opportunity?
get my attack of opportunity. Okay. So I want to attack it with the torch. How's that going to work?
Oh,
Not
it's
too bad.
it's a normal strength roll.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's improvised weapon.
Yeah, goes 1d4 of
Okay.
fire damage.
Okay.
With advantage, because it can't see you.
That is a
that is
hit.
true.
Yeah.
I'll just
Come
do
on, crit.
advantage in case I crit.
Oh yeah, in case
Yeah?
you crit. That is not a
Please
crit.
not
crit.
That is like
that is-
the
That's
most
a different kind of crit.
the furthest removed from a crit. That is literally a 0. How dare you?
So, hang on, how much damage is that?
That's 1d4 plus your strength.
1d4.
Or
1d4
minus 1,
plus
actually.
minus 1. Okay.
3 damage.
3 fire damage as Gala just kind of tickles it with a torch as it passes by.
No, Gala, how do you want to do this?
Okay. Gala,
I shit you not, it had 2 HP.
oh my, okay. So this it kind of like breaks away from Azure. The land shark presumably like bites off like I don't know.
It
Probably
bites
bites
off
off, like,
a big chunk of it, yeah.
most of the remaining heads, and there's only like one head left, and Gala has lit up this torch, and she's kind of holding up like a flare, and as it charges towards her, she kind of holds it in front of her. It charges into it, and then she lets go, and then using her other gauntlet, she punches the torch, and the kind of booming explosion of energy just ignites the creature spontaneously. It doesn't burn for long, but it just
No, but
immediately torches it.
it moves around in pain, clearly suffering from all the damage as it was trying to make its escape into the river. But unfortunately, it was unable to. Because fuck you, land sharks.
Yay, land shark!
Yes!
It's so nice to not be on the receiving end of one of
Holy
them.
shit.
Really,
Do
fucking hell.
do you understand
I didn't
what you did to us when you made us fight one of
Is
those?
this
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know.
doing to people?
And this is the young one. I just want to point that out. This isn't the fully grown one.
I can't fucking
Nah, he's a
believe
big
it
boy
got,
now.
I can't fucking believe it got 2 crits.
Yeah,
That's so
fucking
funny.
hell. It got a crit with the charge attack too. So oh my god. Okay, so as the creature dies,
Look at me.
the land shark. First of all,
No,
it's
wait.
still burning for a little bit, and it
Wait.
stops moving and falls.
No! Billy, no!
Not Billy.
No.
The land.
Okay, not
the,
the
creature.
The creature. Yes, the
Oh.
creature.
Billy's
La
fine.
Oh, fuck, okay.
creatura.
Sorry.
The creature.
But the land shark actually moves towards it, and you see, takes a big bite out of it, as if trying to eat its prey. Immediately begins to spit it out. You know how dogs do that? Yeah. It begins to do that, and it begins to spit out the chunk it tried to eat. Clearly not liking it. It growls, and you see it begins to burrow a hole as it starts to leave.
Wait, no, Billy, take orc rations. Eat 'em. Can I give
You
2
gi-
orc rations before
you
it goes
give,
away?
You give Billy an orc ration.
Two orc rations, a big boy.
2 orc rations
Learn-
for the big
learn them.
boy.
He is a big boy.
And Azure, it takes the orc rations, nearly taking your hands off.
Back
then-
that, I'm going to start to fight it again.
But then it gives you a big lick, making you all slobbered up. And it digs into the ground, disappearing into whatever underground lair it probably has with the rest of its
Pre-deadly.
family.
Man, I want Billy to be in our adventures again.
Well,
The RP
Wait.
making a druid.
Maybe
Now.
we're just part of his adventure.
the creature is dead, no longer singing. Do you remove your earplugs?
Sherry's gonna come around the corner on her turn, ready to fight.
Gala's.
She couldn't hear what was going on. It was all like,
Gala's gonna wait like a good kind of minute, just kind of watching its corpse very, very
Hit it-
carefully.
hit it with the torch a few more.
Poking it with the torch a bit. And
Can I
then
just
We'll
she,
remove it.
with your
once
rapier?
she's sure that it's not,
Okay. It
that
is
it's
not moving. It is not
she
moving.
will remove her earplugs and kind of
Alright.
do so very visibly so the others know that she's doing it.
As you remove your earplugs, Gala, you begin hearing a sound. It's water dripping from the ceiling. And no singing. And
Yes.
that's where we're gonna end tonight's session because I do know no, it's not Sev. RB has to go, and this sets it up for the let's just say an epilogue for next session.
The return to town.
The return to town.
Will everyone remember all the people that got killed now? Who
Probably
knows?
Do we
Well,
remember
I will.
everything?
No, actually,
Do
I
we
will
remember
say,
Nona?
We'll
I will
find
say
out
this.
next session.
No, actually, I will say this.
Oh, okay.
Those that don't remember Jezza, Violet and Azure, you still don't remember Jezza.
Oh.
And that's where you were ending the session. Well, that was intense.
Big sad.
Yeah.
That was
So-
something.
Like
Yes.
way back, Telly Misfits time.
Uh-huh.
You said that you tend to always make sure that there's like we could try to run away if there's a fight that is too dangerous and we think we're going to die.
Mhm.
We don't have to always fight.
Yeah.
And that's why last session, when things were looking really bad, I just had Sherry book it.
Yeah. That is always an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had gone down once and we had not damaged it at all yet.
Now you
I
had
mean,
a
it-
land
it-
shark,
it-
so
Look, it worked for us, so, you know.
yeah.
Like, retreat's not always going to be the strategically correct option, but this time it was.
This was a good option. All right. I don't know who these people are, but they have cool images. They have
You probably-
cool PNGs.
You probably forgot the massive. You probably did know who they are, but you
Shut the
forgot.
fuck up. Oh my god, how dare you? Can we end with the forgetting jokes now that the creature is dead?
Yeah.
But what if we
Forgetting
forget
jokes.
that we're ending them?
Let's keep RB's Zabar jokes, please. Violet's Zabar. Come on. Those are funny.
Guys, I
hate
don't
you
know what
all.
you're talking about. Violet is a bard.
Violet is a bard. All right, everyone, we have the raid message up. If you wish to use it, use it. That's cool. Now, before we go, two things I want to say real quick. Thank you to my players for the always wonderful and fun session.
Thank you, massive.
Yeah, thank you.
It's always amazing to have you all around. Second thing I have to say. Actually, I have three things.
Oh,
So,
come on.
second thing I have to say, shut up. The last Amara Queens before we go on an extended hiatus will be this Sunday. And the last thing I want to say, this Saturday I'm going to have my re-debut. I'm going to plug myself for a little bit, sorry, but this Saturday I'm going to have my re-debut with 2 new models and several overlays. And during the session, I got some of the overlays, and I was screaming. So yeah, bye everyone.
I'm so
Tune in Saturday.
excited.
Yeah.
I have one thing I want to say real quick before we go.
We already rated. Time ended.